Hey guys, how's it going? Just got back from church, having a great day. So, I told you last video I had a surprise for you. So, I'm gonna show it to you now. I have to stand up and show you. Now, I've already shown this on Facebook, and I just got this last night. And it's just the start. I'm starting a sleeve. And again, I've showed my other one on Facebook, but I haven't showed y'all yet. When I got baptized last Sunday, I went and had this done. And it was to symbolize, okay, I'm trying to get it all in there. It's a pretty big piece. And this is all going to come together, and it's just going to be a full side and sleeve, which is going to be fantastic. I'm enjoying the crap out of it. So all of you that get tattoos, make sure if you're going to get a tattoo, make sure it has a meaning. This I got because the phoenix represents a rebirth. As you all know, I got baptized last Sunday, and I got that right after I got baptized, and that's to remind me of my commitment to God. So that's just my personal. That when people ask me about it, I can attest to them through this, and it gives me. I don't know. That's the great thing about tattoos. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like them. Some people say you're not a good Christian if you have them. Some people don't care. It's all a matter of perception. It goes back to what I've been talking about a long time: mentality. Um, these give me an opportunity, like this one that I just got. Because in the Bible it says, Jesus said, you don't light a candle and put it on a lampstand and then cover it with a bushel. And I've been on here many a times letting you guys know, you got to shine your light. You can't keep it to yourself. It's good to let it out. Give it to everybody else. When you shine your light, that spreads to the next person, the next person, the next person, and it just makes you feel good all around. Um, as I've said before, we all have our bad days. But to me, these are a reminder. So now when I show people, it helps me to give that testimony that, you know, of why I am who I am and why I do the things that excuse me, sorry, just drank some soda. Why I do the things that I do. And it's to uplift and love everybody and to shine that light. The rest of the piece is going to be all fire because I've said before there's a song by Hellstorm saying I am the fire. And if you listen to the song, it's talking about relying on yourself and not, the person that you were looking for is right here. Doesn't mean we don't need other people. And that's the fantastic thing about me being able to talk to you guys on here is to let you know that you can do it yourself, but it's okay to have somebody help. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what we're put here for, is to love one another in unity and to uplift. I've said it 100 million times on here. What you put in your heart is what you think about. What you think about is what you speak. And I'm trying to do that on my skin. So when I go out into the world and I talk to people, I'm not only showing them through my skin and being able to talk to them about why I've done what I've done, but they can see it in my walk and what I do. I'm not going to be a perfect person. I'm flawed. Just everybody's flawed, and to think that you are perfect is an unrealistic reality. We're all looking for something or trying to figure something out. We're all going through this life just trying to do what we can and learn from it. And that's the great thing about having other people around, is things that you don't know or you're struggling with, they might know and be able to help you. Or if nothing else, just look at you and say, you know what, man, you're awesome. Don't let that bother you. You know, I'm still dealing with the daily, I don't get to talk to sorry about that. I don't get to talk to my children, and I love them. Other than God, I love them more than anything. Um, and that's the great thing, again, about these videos, is I can give a testimony of my life and the things I struggle with, so that or thought processes that I have. So if you have any agreements to what I'm saying, or you even like what I'm saying, or even if you disagree, give me the opportunity to have a conversation with you. I like to think of myself as pretty intelligent. Doesn't mean I am. You know, there's things I've been through that I might be able to understand what you're going through and give you a different perspective on. And that's where we got to come together, is realizing that everybody has a different perspective. Some people think alike, some people don't. And we got to take those perspectives and ideas and work with them and coincide. You know, it's okay to disagree with people. It's okay to think one way and another person think another. It's okay, but the idea of everything is to, in the end result, either come together out of love or just say, you know what, I don't agree with that, but I still love you. And that's the whole thing. You're gonna shine your light. You know, when you decide to change something, it's a constant rebirth. It's a constant change. It's a constant. You can't be scared of change. You can't be scared to move on and do something else. You can't, you know, we're made for this purpose. You know, there's nobody, I think the pastor was saying today, you know, and I completely agree with and have been for a long time, if you've watched these videos, is, you know, it's just hard to explain. To be scared of something changing when we change every day, it's backwards thinking. You know, it only helps you grow to become who you're going to be. You know, what we don't realize is we think about the worldly things that we have around us, what we want, not what we need. You know, the way I try to think about it is, at the end of the day, at the end of my life, how do I want to be remembered? How do I want to be looked at? What did I leave for other people? And did I help them through their walk in life, you know, by either teaching them what I've learned through the mistakes that I've made, or, you know, what I've learned through scripture and, you know, walking with Jesus. And again, it doesn't make me perfect. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is go shoot pool. I love shooting pool. It's very relaxing. I love playing guitar. I love throwing some darts. It's just, to me, that's relaxing. Um, you know, it's all about a perspective. So for one person to judge another person and not see through their eyes is the biggest key, I guess, in change or figuring things out. You know, because if we just see our own, what we think is best, and don't see it from many different angles or perspectives, you're kind of stuck in a box, and you're never going to be able to get out of that box. And the cool thing about seeing from other people's perspectives is you gain a knowledge and an ability to talk with other people about things. It's like, the funny thing is okay, most people look at me and I don't smile a whole lot. That's just me. That's just my demeanor and who I am. But I'm a very happy person. The thing is if I start talking to somebody, the weird thing is where I've had the experiences and things that I know how to listen now rather than just talk. And I do get to talking sometimes. I can't help it. I'm a talker. Now I am. Used to I wouldn't be. But people will sit and open up to me, even though I look the way I look kind of gruff, and that's all right. But people will still open up to me because of the things that I've been through. And that is one of the greatest feelings in the world, is to know somebody is comfortable enough with you and trust you after sitting with you for just a period of time to tell you things that they wouldn't tell you. I mean, I don't know how many people have talked to me and gone, I don't know why I'm telling you this. And it's just because I genuinely love you. I love them. And I want to hear what you got to say. And I'm here for you every day. My advice isn't going to be the best advice in the world. I base it off of my testimony of what I've been through and just leading with my heart, because that's what's the most important to me. But you all know, I'm 36 years old. It's taken me this much life to get to where I'm at and realize what I'm doing. So don't give up on yourself. There's always somebody there. Like, I go to Epiphany Baptist Church, and the our meaning is nobody stands alone. And that is just a powerful message to everybody. And whether it is what you believe, or whatever you believe, at the end of the day, you still want to be loved. You still want somebody to be there for you. You still want to know that somebody's reaching out to you and saying it's okay, you're not alone. And that's the message. That's the message we want to give. We want to give a message saying that, God is great and you're not alone. He has his hand on your shoulder. No matter what you've done, you can come back to him. If you don't believe in God, you can come back to whoever. Forgiveness it's like flipping a coin. You can keep on flipping it. I mean, there's a point when it has to stop, whatever's going on. And I've made videos on forgiveness before. But, to forgive somebody is one of the ultimate, it's just a beautiful thing. To be able to say, you know what, you done me wrong, but it's okay. Please don't do it again. And give them that opportunity. It's an amazing feeling. And to not have to hold resentment and, worry. And again, that comes with perspective. If other people are telling you, well, I wouldn't deal with that, and it doesn't matter what they say. You're who you are. You're the one that has to look in the mirror. And I'm gonna keep reiterating over and over when I'm on here to tell you, just like this. Don't light your candle and then cover it up. Be proud of your light. If you make a decision, hold to it. If you need somebody to support you in your decision, look in the mirror. You don't need anybody else to tell you how to live. You already know what you need in life. You already know, I want to say, what you want. Just don't confuse what you want with what actual reality is. At the end of the day, we're all going to die someday. And I know that's a negative note, and I'm not trying to be negative. What I'm trying to lead to is, it's what you do while you're here. I was reading something on Facebook, and it was talking about a older brother was asking his little brother, no, a little brother was asking his older brother, why are people so nice to other people when they're about to die? And the big brother answered, because they want them to enjoy their last moments in life. And the little brother said, well, if we're all dying a little bit every day, why can't we be nice to each other every day? And that's powerful, man. Because think about that. These are the ways that we show our children. So like when I talk to my kids, I've told them, one day you're going to die. It's, there's no way around it. And it's what you do in life. So lead with love. Always love. Don't be mean to other people, even if they're mean to you. It's not going to cause anything but hatred. And hatred is a downward spiral. It really is. I've been there. I've done that. And it was horrible. I was trapped in my own mind and body. And I felt nothing. And now by feeling love, and again, like I said, I'm not perfect. I have bad days. I get down on myself. I talk to you guys as much as I talk to myself on here. So don't ever think that I'm just spewing a bunch of whatever, that I'm not holding to my own. What is the old adage? Practice what you preach. And that's all I'm trying to do, guys. Be careful what you put in your heart and who you listen to. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to accept whatever you've done or gone through. Or what you understand what I'm saying. I hope you do. I just wanted to touch on that. I hope that wasn't too much. I get to rambling sometimes, and ideas are... It's mainly, I don't even know what to say when I get on here usually. I say a little prayer, and then I start the video. I say hello to you guys, and then whatever's in my heart comes out. So I'm just speaking my heart. And I hope that every day that I do these, it's helping at least one person. If I reach 10 and it only speaks to one, I've done what my heart has told me. And that's very important. So, as always, guys, just love one another. Shine your light. Be that fire. Be the tiger. Don't think of yourself as being meek. And if you are meek, it's okay. Step out of your box every once in a while. Because if you don't, you're going to stay trapped in that box. And you're going to be trapped in your own self. And I know how that feels. It feels horrible. But once you start stepping out of that box, man, it's so uplifting and enjoyable and just amazing. However you want to think about it. I think about it as, you know, walking with Jesus. That's my way of thinking about it. That's how I step out of my box. I began to walk with Jesus. Was it easy at first? No, it wasn't. Because then I had to change everything here and everything here. What I lived my life for, what I wanted the end result of my life to be, what I was worried about as far as material and worldly things and possessions and things of that nature. So yeah, it is but you take baby steps. It's like I was talking about one of my other videos, if you have a dream, it's great to have dreams. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on yourself. But there's stairs. And if you only go, there's no escalator that shoots straight up. You have to put the walking of the steps to get to whatever your dream is, what you want, what you want out of this life. We only have so long. We never know when we're going to go. And, why not live every day loving and knowing that you could be the light to somebody else, and you can light their candle so they can be a light to somebody else. And then, like I said, guys, it spreads. It's like a great virus. It spreads. And then we're teaching one another through that light. And we can disagree and still love one another for each other's respective perspective and opinions. I'd like to ask you a question, and maybe some of you will respond to this, some of you might not. That's fine. What is reality? To me, reality is just a basis of how I feel in my heart and what I think. So if I'm doing it in my heart, it's going to be the same as what I think. It's not exactly what I see because everybody's perspective is different. So reality is going to be different for everybody. So that's where it gets kind of screwy, That's just something to think about. And I'm not going to keep going into it because it's a long conversation you could have. But it's a neat conversation just to sit and think about. What is your reality? What do you see versus what your neighbor sees? What people at your work see? And have that discussion and just see where it goes from there. Just ask them that question. What is reality? And just see where it goes from there, because it's a very interesting conversation. So that's going to be my challenge for you today. Other than that, love one another, man. Kaylee, Erica, Riley, Vaughn, I miss you so much. I love you. You're on my mind every day. I message you every day. I'm assuming you still haven't gotten your phone that I got you. And that's all right. I'm still praying, and I still love you. Pray, talk to God, tell the truth. That's the most important thing you could do. I'll never give up, guys. My faith is very strong. My heart's strong. That's something else I want to mention is, if you do start leading with your heart, I'm going to let you know ahead of time, guys. When I say it's hard, it's your biggest strength, but it's also your worst weakness. And when people see how much you love, they will use it against you, unfortunately. But you can't let them take it away. You have to hold on to it. Only you can do that. Nobody else can do it for you. That's what I'm here for. That's what everybody else that's in an upliftment mode for you. Surround yourself with people that uplift you and love you. If nothing else, look in that mirror and know that you have that light. So don't ever think there's something wrong with you. Don't ever think you can't. Don't ever think that your heart is either so gone or you're just so angry with the world that you can't come out of that box. Because I'm telling you right now, you can. I'm living proof. Love is an amazing, amazing gift, and it overpowers everything. And if you just do it, I'm telling you, it'll pow. And I'm talking to my kids right now, too. So, everybody love one another, please. Show your heart. Show, what you care about is what's going to be in your mind and what you're going to speak to other people. And you're going to have somebody come back to you at some point and go, thank you for sitting down and talking to me. And I want that for you because it's an amazing feeling. I want people to come to you and say, you know what, I've never told anybody else this, but some reason I want to tell you. And then just give them a hug because that's what they need. They need to be loved. So to everybody out there, I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm getting somebody texting me right now, so that's fantastic. I'll try to do another video later. I'm glad I got to share my light with you. Hopefully by the time I do another one, I'll have a little bit more of my work going here. So anyway, guys, y'all have a fantastic day. I love you all. You're amazing. Girls, Vaughn, I love you so much. Don't ever give up, guys. Pray, talk to God, tell the truth. Very important. Hang in there. You are my heart, and I'm here. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.